You are watching WPTV, award-winning college television.
Welcome back to the desk. The NFL season has picked up, and we are approaching the halfway point of the season. Here to break down the latest around the league is Michael Milligan, Brian Montiel, J.J. Woodards, and A.J. Tierney. Gentlemen, the Chiefs are on a roll right now. They are finding their groove, and they are 17-0, 6-0 rather. Michael, I'll go over to you, buddy. Can they go 17-0?
Absolutely they can. I mean, like, look at them. They have Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he's kind of mediocre, and not mediocre, but, you know, it is what it is. But they also have the NFL refs. Can you believe it? Yeah, they have them, too. Yeah, they're probably going to help them get to 17-0. But they also did just acquire, what's his name? DeAndre Hopkins. My apologies. So, I mean, they have a lot of things going. Kareem Hunt is looking a beast once again. So I really do think that they do have a really good opportunity to go 17-0 here, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. AJ?
I got to disagree with you, Michael. I got to say no. I mean, I like you and all, but the Chiefs, I mean, come on. Like, they're having a divisional coming up. The next game on Sunday right now, they're playing the Raiders. You know how the Chiefs and the Raiders rivalry is going. Yes, the Raiders are not doing so good this season, but when it's a rivalry game, they always play good. And they got them on November 24th. Then they got the Broncos on November 10th, which is another going to be a good rivalry game, too, when it comes to the Broncos and Chiefs. High scoring. Broncos might sneak away with one, but I don't see them sneaking away with two of them. Yeah, and they got the Chargers on December 8th, which is another one that Chargers can sneak away with. And top all that off, yes, they got DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, they got Kareem Hunt. Matt Mahomes is not, like, playing too well. But
Matt Mahomes.
Who?
Pat Mahomes.
There it is, Pat Mahomes.
Matt Mahomes.
What is that, a long lost brother?
Matt Mahomes is the person playing right now.
I said Pat, but okay, we're just going to skip that for now. I mean, listen, Bo Nix is outplaying him for the first half of the season. This is the second time in 2 years, because Russell Wilson was playing him outplaying him for the half of the season. So I got to say it. The Chiefs, there's some losable games they got coming up.
Yeah, AJ, I gotta say, I love that outfit. You look like you're coming out of the tunnel. You're going to a football game. But JJ, I'll swing it over to you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
I mean, for one, AJ is a Broncos fan, so that's why he went on that little monologue he did. But the answer is no. The Chiefs are not going to win three-peat. Y'all know how hard it is to three-peat up here. It was super hard for them to get back to the thing.
Yeah,
but look,
very hard. Yeah.
But look, they have Isaiah Pacheco, he's hurt. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's hurt. Hollywood Brown, he's hurt. Sky Moore, he's hurt. And guess what?
DeAndre Hopkins just joined the team.
He's hurt.
I understand.
This team is gonna get killed they're getting killed by injuries. They're not going to. I don't think they're gonna last this whole season. They're gonna have more injuries. That's gonna be the biggest enemy to them. No other team in the AFC or the NFC is going to be injuries.
Yeah, Brian, I'll go over to you. Can the Chiefs go 17-0?
It might as well be Matt Mahomes because Patrick Mahomes is not playing. He's not playing. Patrick Mahomes has 6 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. This is his lower passer rating since his rookie year, and he didn't even play in his rookie year barely. I think they're definitely a good team. They have a lot of problems, a lot of injuries, like we have mentioned, but they're not going to go 17-0, but they're going to be a good team.
Okay. I'm catching a lot of heat here. I don't appreciate that, but it is what it is.
I love the energy today. It's a lively.
It's like my ADHD.
But the Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh, and we'll move over to you, Brian. Was this the right call for the Jets?
I do not think this is the right call for the Jets at all. Sorry, Milligan, but the Jets wasn't even moving me since the beginning. I didn't think they were going to be good anyway, and I don't think it was a coaching problem. I think Woody Johnson is just rushing all these decisions. I know you guys are tired of the mediocre Jets. I know y'all tired of the bad seasons, but you guys have to build. And I know you've been building for so long, but you guys need to be a little bit more patient. I think y'all were rushing. I know this is stressful, but I think you guys need to be patient a little bit more, and y'all would be in a better spot than where we are right now.
I don't like anything you just said right there. Yeah, of course. I believe, 100% they should have fired him. I'm sorry. They 100% should have fired him. There needs to be some sort of accountability on that team. They're 20-36 going into that season, or actually overall, since Robert Saleh was there. I understand the team didn't look the best. Yes, you have a 41-year-old geriatric quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. I get that. I understand. I understand. Hey, the audacity, the unmitigated gall you have to interrupt me right now. How dare dare ye? All right, look, understand that right now. Robert Saleh was by far he came in here looking like Mr. Clean and not believing like Dr. Evil. Okay, I don't understand.
Don't you think if y'all would have waited and you probably could have tanked one more time and then get someone better, a younger quarterback?
This is not the time to tank though, and we have Jordan Travis, or the Jets have Jordan Travis on the bench ready to go after Aaron Rodgers is done. So I don't think tanking was necessarily a need.
Yeah, AJ, was this the right call for getting green?
I gotta agree with Michael Milligan, man. Yes, it was the right call, man. But
That's my
what I
boy.
think it was what's it called early in the season? Yes, but what's it called? He was 20-36 overall as a head coach for the Jets.
That's
when
right.
he had stars like
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson,
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner,
Yeah.
Bryce Huff, and I mean he had Zach Wilson. But like, why would you draft Zach Wilson? Come on now.
Yeah, he looked cool, I guess. I don't
He
know.
did. I mean, yeah, you got to get it. But they brought in Aaron Rodgers,
that throw.
Tyron Smith, and left tackle, and they got Morgan Moses. I mean, they got the team right there. And I mean, if you're not going to deliver, I mean, yeah, it's got to go. I mean, be honest with you, Zach Wilson had his season was 4-3 already at this time, and now he's 2-4. So I mean, yeah, it was time to go.
Yeah, JJ finished off.
So, since y'all two want to say yes, it's no, obviously.
Exactly.
Because, come on, we're going to blame the coach for the guy, the Hall of Famer that we call Aaron Rodgers. We got to blame him. He's been bad this year. He's been bad. The whole offense has been bad. 7 interceptions. They only scored 18 points a game, which is 24th in the league. They only average 307 yards a game, which is 23rd in the league. This offense sucks.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is not playing good. We need to hold him accountable.
Look, you may be trying to cook me like some sort of rotisserie chicken, but I won't ask for it, all right? I'm just saying right now. Look, I can't argue with you anymore. My cholesterol is going up. Everything's going up. My blood pressure's going up. Not my cholesterol's fine.
He's
Blood
only
pressure's
24,
going up,
y'all.
though.
He's only 24.
So, look, I know I'm 24, but, man, I feel my knees hurt. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, there are a handful of lackluster teams in the NFL this season that have no shot of bouncing back. And we're going to take a shot of predicting where the number one pick will land. JJ, I'll begin with you. Where do you think the number one pick will go?
The number one pick shall be in Tennessee. The Tennessee Titans are just what? What are they? They are trash.
Basura!
Absolute trash. You got Will Levis just acting like it's the Harlem Globetrotters throwing the ball anywhere. The offense sucked. You got wide receivers out there just mad on the bench because they can't get the ball. The defense is actually pretty good, though. But still, that doesn't even matter. They're just going to have the number one pick this year. Guess what, Travis Hunter? You are a Tennessee Titan.
And they just traded away Hopkins, too. There you go. So
They suck.
Passionate.
They are
just so passionate.
I mean, they got Calvin Ridley. Just ain't out there.
Brian, where do you think the number one pick will go?
You know, I think it's going to go to the New England Patriots. They're 1-6. I think they just got to just fully commit to it. I spoke to our resident Patriots fan, Daniel Muse, earlier, and I was asking him, what do you need? And he said, everything. So he was really desperate. He felt really sad. I felt really bad for him. So all the teams we're talking about are bad teams, but I think they deserve it the most to get the number one pick.
You have a good heart.
I do. I'm trying. I feel for my boy Daniel. Like, that's kind of sad.
I know. The Patriots are terrible. Anyway, Milligan.
Let's talk about the Cleveland Browns. My apologies. Yeah, I think the Cleveland Browns are by far the worst team, or they're going to be end up having the number one pick overall. I mean, yes, Nick Chubb is back. That's not going to be enough, though. Deshaun Watson was your quarterback. He goes down. I understand it's Jameis Winston time. Famous Jameis, my GOAT.
Eat the W?
All right, yeah, eat the W and stuff like that. Whatever it is, he's not going to be able to get this team back in order to not be a number one pick. And look, their defense is great, but it's being wasted right now by poor offensive play. So I think overall, yeah, it's just the Browns are going to have a number one pick for sure.
Yeah, AJ finishes off here. Where do you think the number one pick will go?
The Carolina Panthers. I don't think this team. I think this team's going to finish 1-15. I don't think they're going to win another game. I mean, Bryce Young coming back starting. I don't think they got the Broncos coming up, which they could win, but it's not going to happen. They got the Saints, another winnable game. The Jets, Chargers, Bucks, Eagles, Cowboys, Cardinals, Bucks, and Falcons. I don't see them winning another game. They're going to, Whoa, this is going to be like the third year they're going to have the number one pick. They traded for the Bears for the number one pick to get Bryce Young. just to go, get the number 1 pick, but they didn't have that pick because they traded with the Bears, and they're gonna have the number 1 pick this year. Like this team is just all out bad in general, and they literally need help in every aspect. And they're gonna fire the head coach, they're gonna rebuild a whole new team. And you said Travis Hunter might go to the Titans. I think Travis Hunter is going to the Panthers.
Hold on, what are they, AJ?
Trash. They're trash right
Every team
here.
we're talking about is trash.
Yeah, everyone, bro.
They might as well just punt the rest of the season.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's gonna result in that anyway. Just bring the
Honestly,
punter
yeah.
out.
Honestly.
Every time they drive, here's the punter. Punt.
Yeah, but anyway, the trade deadline is right around the corner, and there's potential players that are going to find new homes. I'll keep it with you, AJ. What player will find a new home going forward?
Call me crazy, but I think it's gonna be Myles Garrett.
What?
I think just listen. He's a great defensive end ever since he came into the league. The Browns are 1-6. The Browns are not making the playoffs. He's gonna want to go to a team that has a legitimate Super Bowl contending shot. And the teams that have it is the Bills and the Lions. The Lions, they're down Aiden Hutchinson. They're gonna need a trade to get that edge with that defensive line. The Bills, I mean, they got some edge rushers, but Myles Garrett is gonna be a big improvement. And I've been hearing around that the Bengals, because they need help on that defense to be a full playoff team, they can get the Myles Garrett too, but it's gonna take a lot, and he's gonna get a bag. So I think Myles Garrett is gonna be traded.
JJ?
Travis Etienne, and it's just first week he looked great, but it's looking like Tank Bigsby's backfield. He only has 56 carries, 2 touchdowns for 230 yards. He's not playing really particularly good, and like I said, he's a second-string running back now.
He's been good in my fantasy team.
Not in statistics, but
For fantasy, he's been good.
for fantasy he's been good. But
I'm enjoying him.
Not really, but the teams he should really go to is the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. They could really use a rushing game.
They could. They do.
Yeah. Brian?
I'm going Carolina's wide receiver Deontay Johnson. He has been in the trade rumors lately, and I just think he has to go. He had a great game this year with the Raiders. We have 112 yards and a touchdown. That was really his highlight game. That was the first game Andy Dalton started, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that game?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I think he can make a huge impact on a contending team. So I think I want him to go see him win.
Yeah. My man Michael Milligan finishes off here.
I am your dude. So I do want to say right now that, mentioning Andy Dalton, Bryce Young, I believe, is going to be the one to be traded away here. I mean, he has not looked great. I think he needs to change of scenery. The Panthers got him with the number 1 pick, but nothing has, came through fruition. Nothing's actually working for them. So now you have 0 TDs on the season, 3 interceptions, under 300 yards. He got benched for Andy Dalton. So I think at this point, you got to look in the office. Everyone in the front office be like, all right, let's think about some moves. There have been some trade rumors earlier that kind of fizzled away, but I think they're going to come up real hot and heavy again, once again, when it comes to closer to the deadline as we approach it.
Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this NFL segment. But always don't forget to follow us at SportsDeskWP for updates and more. Thank you to all the cast and crew, and a big shout out to our wonderful studio manager, Al Clark. From Studio B in Hamilton Hall, and from everyone here at the desk, I'm Tyler Cooper saying so long. See you next Friday on WPTV.